And so now it starts to make sense. Those police officers that broke into Breonna Taylor's home, did they break into her home to sexually assault her? Because, see, there's a new lawsuit that says that those police officers were a gang of police officers who went around raping women. Now, I'm not the one saying this, so TikTok, don't take it down. Google it, because there was a lawsuit that was just filed in court in Kentucky that alleges that at least one of those police officers, and possibly all three, are part of a ring of police officers that go around raping young women. So is this why they broke into Breonna Taylor's home at 12:30 in the morning? They knew that she would be home alone. Now, guys, Google this story if you want to, because I know I'll have a lot of pushback on this. People saying that she was a drug dealer and all. Okay, well, how about Brett Hankerson being accused of sexually assaulting several women, and not just black women? Why don't we look into that? So what we're learning now is that this police officer, and let me tell you which one he is, he's the one that finally was charged with endangering the other people's lives whenever they shot and killed Breonna Taylor. What these officers thought is they thought she would be home alone. How did they think that? Because they thought she was still with her ex-boyfriend who was in jail. So there are two guys in this case. There was an ex-boyfriend that she dated a while back and a new boyfriend, but they assumed that she was still with the old boyfriend and they knew he was in jail. So they knew this little 26-year-old woman, a healthcare worker, would be home alone at 12:30 in the morning. And so then the three men were going to bust into her house and find her, in a compromising position, find drugs, maybe drug money, and then be able to sexually assault her to keep her quiet. So now we understand why they broke in, because I never could understand why they would break into Breonna Taylor's house. Again, she had worked 4 overnight shifts at the hospital. They knew she was a frontline employee, and they predicted that she would be home alone because they knew where her boyfriend was, but it was her ex-boyfriend and her sister they knew that she lived with. She lived with her sister, not her boyfriend. Her sister was out of town. So now it all starts to come to light. And now Hankerson has been accused and he's being sued for sexually assaulting women. Is that what those no-knock warrants were for?